Okay, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of my Fire Emblem Three Houses playthrough. In the last episode, we basically did tutorial stuff, walked around the campus, we took a stroll to Garrick Mock, and we were told we were going to be doing a mock battle. We did our little side missions, we did the tutorial side missions while eating, doing the greenhouse, and we did fishing. So in this episode, we're going to be starting off with the battle of the mock battle of at Garrick Mock between the three houses of the Golden Deer, the Blue Lions, and the Red. Oh God, it's been a while since I played the Red. It's oh no, don't 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 hate me right now. Oh my God, it's the Golden Deer, the Blue Lions, and the Red Eagles. I'm not too sure about the name. So today, like I said, we're starting off with the mock battle. And so now, yes, we're now going to deploy. And like I said, with these cutscenes, I will not be talking. So for any cutscene that pops up with voiceovers, I will not be talking. If there's, and here we are, Rivalry of the Houses, White Clouds, Chapter 1, Three Houses.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
I'm not concerned. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
Don't do that. Don't even think about it.
Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially
Yeah,
condone
wink,
that
wink.
sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
Yeah, they got me.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down.
There's gonna be a battle. Don't ever forget. It'll be a fair fight.
Of course, a fair fight, as all fights are. Good one, Teach. Play innocent now so they won't see it coming.
No, we're fighting fair. What you mean?
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Right, just a little bit of trash talking. Reinforcements. Oh boy. The bane of my existence. Reinforcements. Remember playing the Radiant Dawn, and just getting bombarded with reinforcements. That is something I hate. Magic and battle preparations. So magic. Magic can provide new means of attack and defense to a unit that has the skill and is of an appropriate class. You must equip attack magic in place of a weapon, but you can use assist magic regardless of your other equipment. All magic has limited uses, but these will replenish at the end of battle. The magic your units gain access to is determined by their skills. Study reason to learn black or dark magic. Develop faith to learn white magic. And then battle preparations. Choose a unit option to determine whom to send to battle. Press the A button to toggle a unit. Unit highlighted in green cannot be excluded. Choose the inventory option to sort items, equip abilities, or combat arts, assign battalions, or change your unit's classes. Choose the map option to see the area and the placement of your units. Once your preparations are finished or complete, select fight to begin battle. So basically, nothing special. The only new thing is the fact that I believe the magic. I think magic is unlimited. Let me see, because we do have a healer. I believe Marianne was our healer. I'm not too sure, but the mage users can actually use a sword or a bow, depending on what they have. So for right now, let's look at the map. So we have Red Eagles, and then we have Manuela on a healing tile. And then we have the Blue Lions and another Hanuman on a healing tile. So I believe there's a bonus for killing most of the students. So try and go for that. For right now, it sucks that we have to have Claude there. Now where's our other units? Shouldn't we have other units? Or double check. How many units can we use? Okay, so we only do 5. So we do need a magic user. I do want to use Lysithea. I would choose Hilda, Lysithea, and Raphael alongside me, Claude. Save. And after this, we will begin our fight. Right. Let's go to the map. Let's set up our characters. I think this is fine. And let's fight. And I do know about the supports, but there's nothing we can do right now for the supports. And hopefully not fail our first battle.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
When this is a practice battle, units who are defeated will not be permanently lost. So, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I am the type of person that will restart if he loses a character. So if I do lose a character in battle, that is not something like this, where you don't lose them permanently, I will restart the mission. I will try again, even if I'm very deep into the game, because even though in past and in Radiant Dawn, you can battle save to where you're at, and then we take attempt, and if it doesn't work, you can just battle save or reload your battle save. And on this game, if you battle save, it's a battle save and you leave, and you don't come back, so you can't take the risk. There will be learning something new as the game progresses. So we have, like I said, I don't remember if the weapons tree still works here, but we do have some forest here that we can use. For right now, let's just highlight some of these units. I'm a very defensive person, so I will tend to make some decisions. So for right now, I guess I'll just try and get the attention of Fernandette.
I got this.
And then we're gonna do this.
Ready and willing.
Have like
Who, me?
like a
Leave it to
front
me.
line and a back line. It's
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to...
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try.
here we go. The first attack will be from them. So, I will be right to talk. So, alright. We do have Ash. Looks like he's trying to attack Hilda. And then we have Hubert. So, let's see. The plan will be Frindad, Ash, and maybe Hubert. They have. So this is what we're gonna start off with. Go with Lysithea. Miasma. Not enough. And she doesn't have a and then how can how won't even be able to make it to Ash? Okay, combat arts, curve shot. Okay, with curve shot, okay. So we got this. I will always put my trust in my students, as you can say. Iron Gauntlets. Combat arts, fading bow. Hopefully Hilda will be fine. So just regular iron sword, I guess. Since I won't be able to make it to Hubert. And like nice crest stop. So now, getting on the topic while I do my turn. And I will be trying to talk
Son of
to.
House Ire. How did I fail? I must.
Should have trained better.
So we got a first kill. I guess I can talk with what I've been doing recently. I guess I can talk about how the news of Crunchyroll adding new Crunchyroll adding new animes to their library it's actually pretty weird, but I actually like it because I get to watch new shows that I have not watched, or I couldn't watch because I didn't have the membership from Funimation. As we get the character with Claude. I'm sorry, Ash. And then let's see the other. So I've recently been watching VB, Florid
You are
Eyes,
performing
and
as expected, Professor.
been really
We will
good.
have to face.
And like I was about to like not record due to the fact that I wanted to watch VB just because of how well made it was. But I had to force myself. The episode I left off, I had to. Need to be productive. I have to learn to myself to be productive. Oh, crest ability? Okay. We got a crest ability from Claude. But other than that, I haven't been doing anything that much. I have faith in you, like CPU. Nice, Hubert down.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
Of course I won.
Let me just mark the enemy. But yeah, I would give VV a go. I know it was nominated for the Crunchyroll Awards, but I like to call that popularity contests because mostly popular anime gets the votes. But I was very surprised that Odd Taxi took 2
We will
awards.
use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
I see. Yeah, I could just saying that we could go through the middle. But if anything, if you're, you know, good, if you're basically, if you know about breakable walls, you can basically destroy this wall and then attack. But be wary of Dorothea, who is a mage user. So for right now, I guess what I can do right now is since we do have the upper hand, what we can do is we can just make a big circle and attack him from behind. Give me one moment. Sorry, I just had to take a swig of water. But we're gonna start with that. Axe user and a lance user. So since we have an axe user, if we can't even make it, what is your ability? Because I do know you have an ability. Can I see it through here? Oh, it's the zoom button. Units. Trying to info. Okay, stats, equipment. I'm not sure. I remember you can see their abilities. I just don't remember where. Because there are abilities that I can use better my. Because it will put Hilda here. So we'll put Hilda there. Okay, only 13. Just a little bit of damage. So that should be fine. Then have our line protects. But yeah, so I'm very surprised. I'm not
Planning on fighting 2 houses at once? I will admit that is favorable for us.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
Oh, they're ready. Okay, now they're starting to move. 29 damage. Don't worry, Hilda. I will whip you into shape. Oh, Manuela is actually on the move as well. So what I'll be doing here is, let me see if, first check if the weapons tree is a thing. It doesn't look like it. Because usually this would be a win for Hilda. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm not too sure on what abilities each person has or what they can do. But I will, like I said, try my best. Try not to lose anyone in the mock battle. Combat arts, fading bow. That's ooh, that drops us down to 35%, so he definitely won't get hit. Asthma. So we'll use rock bite for the kill. There we go. I think we get rid of you. You're gonna survive with 1 HP. Alright, I have to use fading bow. Unfortunately. Oh. I'd like to ask the question. Why
Go no further.
in every Fire Emblem game I play is why in every Fire Emblem game I play do they crit when I don't want them to, and when I do want them to, they crit. Just Fire Emblem logic, I guess.
Won that.
Because the crit was not necessary there.
I knew you had it in you.
It was just a regular kill. Oh, you are not gonna kill. And then you're gonna get attacked by Mercedes. Oof. Because then Hilda's gonna get attacked. I guess we'll use Revolver. If anything, just to be safe, I will put myself here. But I do know that Mercedes will attack. Yeah, Mercedes will attack us. Will attack Lysithea. Maybe in a different area. I think we should be fine. Yeah, take Lysithea. I think we just got this in the bag. My dude, Hanenman does not want to move from his position, but let's just do this. 8 damage.
I could use a break.
I think we could. Okay, so we'll have Claw attack.
Psst, your princeliness. You got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up. You'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
You
That
sure
didn't
about
get
that?
him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
I think with this we can kill with Raphael. Or we can kill with Lysithea. Level up. Let's see what kind of level up we're gonna get. Perfect.
I have to try harder.
That is a perfect level up for magic.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
And now we can catch Mercedes all by herself due to the fact that she is just a poor little archer. And you know, I have to get myself into the mix. I gotta get myself some XP.
Oh no. This is as far as I can.
Should I have held back?
And we get ourselves a level up. I wish for a better level up. Because I will be going swordsman. Okay. The fact, okay, so for Edelgard, I can take her on. 61. So I'm sorry, Mrs. I have a hand axe. You know? I'm sorry that you have a hand axe. I didn't know you have a hand axe in this part of the game. So let's see. So I guess, yeah. But I guess I won't be getting the kill, but we can weaken her bits, or we can use. I just realized we can use Claw's ability here, so he won't get hit by the hand axe.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what.
But losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Oh, a minor crest. Oh, this is just the healing. Yeah, it's just healing. And then Cloud gets a level up.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Strength, dexterity, speed, that's pretty good. Especially for what I want it to be. Is Lysithea here? Okay. Yeah, this is big enough. Oh. Fire Emblem logic. Can someone explain how a 38% can hit? And Lysithea was in the forest. So that's supposed to increase her vagueness. But instead, she just gets hit with a hand axe. I guess I could take. I will move Raphael where I was at. Due to the fact that we do have to be careful with Manuela and Dorothea.
No victory unless I defeat you. So.
We also level up again.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Yeah, I mean, dexterity's nice.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
And then Raphael goes here. Hilda, you're gonna be fine there. Ooh, nice dodge. Nice dodge. Oh, oh. Of course, Manuela.
How vexing. This isn't what I wanted.
You're okay. You're okay. No worries. You just had to retreat. Just very unfortunate how 38% just managed to hit you. You know what? I'll call it the Edelgard buff. I'll get the memes. I know the memes. I'll call it the Edelgard buff just because a 38% still hit when it should have missed. Okay. It's just regular fire gauntlets will do. Okay, so I know the memes are going around of Edelgard. You can keep up with my Reddit lore. I'm not one of those Reddit. I'm just a lurker. You don't need to feel flawed. You're fine. You don't need to use your crest. And this is gonna kill. And thankfully it's not a crit.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
Strength in action.
Raphael gets a level up. We are heading up past.
Still got room to grow.
I mean, I like the defense, but I would wish that he'd actually got it on. Did you? Okay. Hilda, can you do? Let's go. Manuela versus the professor. Oh, mystery crest. Wait, it's just. I just heal. And Hilda will get this one. Come.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
I'm all sweaty.
Ooh.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
You just let everyone, you know, retreat. What you mean? You just stayed in one place. I had to be strategic. I lost. I lost Lysithea because of you. Alright, let's go, me. Let's bait him out. And then we'll have your backup. The only upside I do like is the fact that I actually got Lysithea to level up before she had to retreat. Good dodge, good dodge. Good shot. Okay, hold a good kill here. Yes, she can, which is perfect. That means.
Might as well give up.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Why do we get criticals when criticals aren't needed? Yo, that is a
It's still a delicate flower, you know.
Hilda. Very good, very good. I don't want to clap loud. Very good. One defense, one of strength. Don't know why magic. But it's very good. Intermediate seal.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Age complete. Rivalry of the House, turn 11. MVP, Raphael. Raphael's motivation is maxed out. And with that,
My thank you so much.
go ahead and continue with the story.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win.
Everyone did well.
Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach.
Dude, come on. I let everyone have the XP. I let everyone do their share. Come on.
To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful.
Sorry, Lysithea.
I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider.
I'm sorry, Lysithea. I didn't need you to retreat.
I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Mary? Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's
Yes.
wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking.
I don't know if that's a good or bad
I really
thing.
do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
You know, there's a good and a bad when someone says, my fine cooking. We can have...
Your work
Okay,
with
sorry.
the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice.
The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
Got it.
As for today,
Do everything I
I
can
have
to
called
embarrass
you
my
here
students.
to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
My mission? Bandits. My mission?
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon
Yes, sir.
provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Oh boy, expectations.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
What, me make a mistake like that again? Nah.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right. 3 dots. Right.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dance Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
That lip sync did not, or not the lip sync, but the motion did not reflect what he was doing.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
I forgot to mention story time. There are new places to explore in the monastery. You receive 2,000 gold from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities. Oh, what do we have here?
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
Yes, sir, Mr. Sititzer.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach.
Not interested? You need to focus. You're not interested?
Well, As long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
Final
You
preparations.
seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so. I think I'm taking.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about.
Yo, you can teach a new dog new tricks, right?
By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right?
Yep.
That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Gotcha, Dad. Do whatever I can to let my guard down. I will not do that. I will not do that. Yeah, we have a birthday coming up. That's it. You know what? Going to G for flowers. Events. The monastery holds events with various effects, such as those which increase the benefits of the share of meal activity for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select Explore on your day off to participate. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to explore the monastery for more bit. In the map screen, you can travel instantly to places you have already been. Press the R button to open the map, select destination, and then press the A button to fast travel. Press X to see where to find each character and facility at your selected location. A girl's voice. What could it mean? Accept the quest from Gerald to speak with your house leader. So I do want to do something. Let me look at the map. Where's the map? I believe we have not been there yet. I believe something's right. Wait, no, it's right here. Wait, I can't move it. Come on. Come on, you. It's in between the reception hall and the entrance hall. So, well, I guess we can do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fast travel to the fast hall or entrance hall. Okay, I guess. Let's fast travel to and we're gonna see, because like I said before, I do have the Lucina amiibo, and I think, by the way, we gotta trigger this cutscene first at the entrance hall. Because you do get stuff from having the Fire Emblem amiibos. Well, now what they are, I do not know. But it is here. Hello there, Petra. Tomas. Right here. Oh, what's this? Intermediate seal. Light needles. A blend. The amiibo gazebo. What a ramming accidentally. This is the amiibo gazebo. When you scan an amiibo here, certain items will appear at random in the monastery in all of your save files. You'll get higher quality items for scanning Fire Emblem character amiibos. Each Fire Emblem character amiibo will also provide unique rewards. So, as like I said, I think it already registers my Lucina amiibo, but let's try it again. The items have already appeared. You've already received your special reward from this amiibo. But that's basically how it looks like when you use your amiibo. Excuse me. I'm very sorry for my voice. My voice is not used to talking this much. But for now, looks like let's go to the dining hall. We do have two activity points. Entrance up, and here's the dining hall. We are going to eat and increase our
Would you kindly do something for me?
creative cuisines. Collect recipes for the head chef. The library has quite a few cookbooks and interesting recipes. With interesting recipes, you might even try your hand at cooking once you have permission to. Sure. Bonding bites. Collect recipes from the library. Let's see. So it's on the second floor of the cathedral, which we haven't been yet. Oh, right here, poultry. So let's go talk to. Let's go to our personal quarters, and we'll talk to Claude, and then we will talk to Gerald. Or we can talk to Gerald first. He's right here.
Hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
That is true.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point. Professor, hey, do you... It's not...
By the time...
I guess if you put...
No, wait. I think of you quest.
I have a request.
Leading the charge. Starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Search for the tactic primer in the captain's quarters and use it to get up to speed. So basically, something new that I think they added into this game. I'm not too sure. And here's Claude.
Those bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that?
Let's see the faculty training.
Students aren't the only ones who have something to learn from their professors. Professors can also learn from each other. If you want to, you should try trading knowledge with Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela.
You can increase your skill by training with knights and professors in the monastery. Use the faculty training option to benefit from their wisdom. As the story progresses, faculty training will become advanced drills. Use this option to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own. And
The
recruiting.
house a student belongs to is determined by where they're from, but it is possible for someone to switch to a different one. Of course, that's only if the student very strongly wants to make the change and their professor is on board with it. If you do a lot of different activities around the monastery, you'll get closer to students and they may ask you about it.
To recruit students from the other houses, you will need to meet their requirements. Each student prioritizes different stats and skills. It is easier to recruit students who like you. So try building up your support level with students you'd like to recruit. Certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as the story progresses. So we've already talked to us. We've already completed one mission, and I will meet you guys at the library near the cathedral. Oh, we're here right next to the library. Or is this the captain's quarters? We have the tactics rank, so this is the captain's quarters. So now we can use the mercenaries, the Church of Ceros soldiers, and the Ceros mercenaries. Or what is something called battalions. Access the item menu to use, store, take, or swap items for your units. Items that cannot be carried will be sent to the convoy. Something most people will know about from other Fire Emblem games, especially since I played Ready on Dawn. Access the abilities and combat art menu to equip your units with what they have learned. Use the battalion menu to assign battalions to your units. Use the reclass menu to switch a unit's class to any of which they are certified. Classes a unit has mastered are marked with a star. So this is something new that when I first played, I did not know about. And now we gotta go to the library. The library is on the second floor, so we're close by. Yeah, when I first played this game, I was very new to all these things. It did take me a while to get used to, but hopefully I can do better than how I was last time. So now we just gotta collect the recipes. There's the cookbook. And Here it is. Classic cookbook. Where's the last one? Oh, right here at the end. Illustrated cookbook. Now we just gotta head back to the dining quarters or dining hall.
Right.
Talk to head chef, and we're done.
Lifesaver.
So so talking about recruiting, there are going to be people who I want to recruit into the Golden Deer. There's some that, so for instance, of course you can't recruit Edelgard or, where is he? Or Dimitri. But the people I do want and that I will try to be using will be Dorothea. I've used her in my first playthrough. I loved her. I will be using Ash. I want to say he is, someone I have not used. Tried to use in my other playthrough, but I just never got to doing it. There he is. Bernadetta. It's Bernadetta. So if you know, you know. I want to get Bernadetta. Excuse me for a moment. But yes, I will be getting Bernadetta. If I can't get my hands on them, unfortunate, but that's what I want to do. But unfortunately, I won't be able to use people like Ignatz, maybe Leonie. I think she's a really good one. I'm not gonna use Lorenz, but I will have tanks. Try and make Hilda a tank archer, and I will make Raphael a tank brawler. But for now, let's start off with maybe Mercedes as well. I don't know about Mercedes. I'm still thinking about it. But let's start off with Bernadetta. Right now we're gonna be making the King of Beast Steak.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent.
I'm sorry about that.
A little more secret spice, and hey, no peeking.
Yo, I gotta make sure. Come on. All allies received a temporary 3+ to their HP. Nice. And we boost up our support with Bernadetta. We completed that mission. We have one more. What can we do? Let's go to the marketplace. We still have not been there yet. Because we will need this. We will need to be there later. By the way, next one. You'll need a bunch of these. Go down here and welcome to the marketplace. This is where you can, obviously buy stuff. And you can buy weapons, you can buy, your vulneraries, everything.
Maybe. Welcome.
So here, you can buy shields. Which is something I forgot about, actually. You can buy the seals. The seals help with promotion, basically. It's basically a promotion. Then you buy door keys, chest keys. Sometimes they'll give you, I don't know if in this game there's like ratings on where like if you went to the bargain bin, it would give you items that you could use in the next mission. So for instance, like these door keys or chest keys, you don't know. Here's why your vulneraries here.
Please come again.
You can also sell your stuff here. And here's the armor.
Welcome.
Any weapons? What do we have here? Iron swords, steel swords. They have, looks like they have limited stock on some of these. But for right now, I think we're good.
Come back soon.
Until the time comes, I'll be not buying weapons yet. What can we do for our last activity point? You know what? Oh yeah, we need to go to the greenhouse actually, because We still have to, you know, we still have to talk to her. Harvest, there we go. You know what, let's plant some more. We want to, let's do, yeah, 1 mixed herb seeds. Cultivate, let's pour some airmid water. Yeah, we have the gold to do it. We have, Marianne here.
Professor? Our next mission is to go after a group of bandits. I'm not very confident. I'm afraid I'll just hold everyone else back. I should probably stay behind for this one, or help plan the attack instead.
Don't say that, Marianne. Don't say that. You got this. Hi, Shamir.
Have we met? No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
Hooked on a fish. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can also find, you know, lost items. I think we'll get to introduce that later on. But here's Dorothea.
Oh, Professor, hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Let's search for it. And of course, we should recruit.
I find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not sure if it's enough.
So for this, for each character, you need to, of course, you know, focus on item or focus on skills. So this one we need to increase our authority and our charisma. Don't worry, we'll increase our charisma. Like larva.
Hey there.
It looks like we have missions over here. Yeah, with Setet. Oh, you have not been to the cathedral. I guess I'll meet you guys at the cathedral then. You know, I'll try and walk everywhere so that we don't have to. I can just use the fast travels just to walk, make it easier on us. But so I'll go walk around and get all the the fast travels. So see you in a bit. Right, welcome back. So I guess I got it. So I guess we'll talk to this person first.
I have a favor to ask.
Passion for music. Find out which students are passionate about music. It seems there was a sign-up sheet being passed around the dormitories, seeking students to join the choir. Right. And then after that, let's talk to Sedith.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macula, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Kathleen! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. Inside the cathedral, Saint... Now that you are...
Oh, I was talking to flying back.
Inside the cathedral, now that you...
Who
I have
quest?
something to ask of you.
Alright. Troubling rumors. Collect information on the West Church and report to Sedith. You may find an informant among the students in the courtyard. Well, basically, is renowned. Over here, you can use your renown to increase your stuff. I don't think you can do it right now, but basically, I think it's learned later on. You just know who's like in here. But later on, you will get that ability. So for now, let's start with. Let's take the map. So it looks like the reception hall. Looks like it's the reception hall or near the officers' academy. That's where we gotta go.
Really?
So I'll meet you guys there. Here we go. We're gonna start with this first mission.
Bridget, Elmira, Thusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Incident intel? Alright. Now we should get a report back to Sid. But we gotta go over here. To just a little, just, I guess near the personal quarters. And over here we can look for. There's a sign-in sheet. now we can just head fast out to the cathedral and finish up these missions.
My savior, thank you.
Oh yeah, with the choir, you can boost up your support with a character. And, I forgot what else you can boost up, but let's just do it right now. Do Dorothea. And Manola, since, you know, they're songstresses.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud? This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Low. Get it? Low.
I see, so you gotta sing with your diaphragm. Oh, pay no heed to that. It's just me mumbling. And now we can finish the 7th mission.
Well done. You have my thanks.
And with that, we are done with everything we can do today, since we have no activity points. So now we can just finish our exploring and head off to a new week. Oh no, we can start off with on the Monday lecture.
Don't tell me. No one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures? I guess it's up to me to save the day.
Instruction. When you instruct your students, they gain skill experience. As their skill levels increase, they will gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by the activity points on the top of your screen. When you set up a group task, the students will assign will continue that task until you change it. After the first round of instructions each month, your students may come to you with a question. They will be motivated if you like your answer. I'm sorry that I cannot speak today. Words. Hard.
Before starting a lecture, be sure to first check on our study goals. After all, students will want to prioritize studying things that relate to their goals.
Students study on their own and earn skill experience according to their skill goal. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter students' goals at any time using the goal menu. That's basically it if you want to because in this game, you can actually change the unit's weapon or class that they want. And sometimes students will come to you to change their class. I think suggested goals, or we get to learn here.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. But that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach things that don't relate to someone's goals. Not by a long shot. By overcoming their weaknesses, some students may develop an interest in new fields.
A 3-star mark next to a skill indicates that you will unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Once you unlock a budding talent, that person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even learn a new ability or combat art. Very important.
A student's study goals may need to be updated based on their learnings and experiences. It's an important part of being Teach to counsel students like that.
Excuse me. As students improve from instructing and personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. So basically, like I said, this one is they can either change or they can improve. So for this example, Bernadetta can change her goal from focusing on lance and bow skills to becoming a sniper. Whether to accept their suggestion or not is completely up to you. Feel free to guide your students along paths of your own choosing.
How well their tutoring goes will depend on a student's motivation. It's possible that interacting with students on a regular basis will raise their motivation. Maybe. Then again, what do I know? In any case, make sure to keep an eye on how motivated everyone is.
You can instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with your students around the monastery.
Students are encouraged to partake in various activities around the monastery. If you have students work together, it will give them a chance to interact and maybe even help them achieve better results.
You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn skill experience based on your choice. You can also get gold and resources by completing these tasks. The result of a group task will depend on the student's strengths, weakness, and affinity for one another. So lastly, certification exams.
Have you heard about the monthly certification exams? If you want to become a certain class, you have to pass the certification exam for it. That means training up on the required skills so you can pass. Don't slack when it comes to teaching your students what they need to know to pass their certification exams.
When you pass the certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of higher tier classes include increased stats and growth rates, which is what you want. So for right now, since this is all the beginning, I will be showing everything that I'm doing, but later on I will be probably cutting it out and show you what I did. So for now, for the group task, let's see, nothing for right now for group task. Instruct. Let's look at goals. So for the people that I will use, it looks like Brawler and Axe for Raphael. Magic, looks like Dark Magic, and I think that's Authority for Lysithea, Hilda, Lance, Axes. Why not? Actually, depending on what she wants, I will have her focus on both Axis and Lance. Have a person that can switch off. Marianne, Sword and Healing. Claude, of course you need him. Bow and Authority. Start off with Raphael. Let's work on your Brawl. Okay, we'll go with Raphael. Let's start with Lysithea. It's very... I wish I could get something better than good. Can we get perfects? Come on, let's go. Lysithea. Oh, there's the perfect.
Easier than I thought.
Great.
Don't stop. Keep it coming.
Great.
Gotta keep working hard.
There we go. So like I said, I will be focusing on the units I want. So usually, for Marianne, since she wants to learn Healing, Sword and Faith. I will do Faith. Alright, and then Hilda. Oh, we ran out of activity points. Looks like you're only gonna do 3 students at a time for right now. And let us do lecture.
Hey, can I ask you something?
That was a fascinating lecture, but now my brain is fried. I feel like I need a change of pace to invigorate me. What do you recommend? So the best way to get that high motivation is to relate to them. So, Claude here is like kind of like the class clown kind of guy. So you would try and think of something that can appease him to reinvigorate a class clown. So, I mean, for this one, I mean, I wouldn't think going to a library, because I guess that'll just fry his brain even more. And I don't think cooking. I mean, he likes to cook, but I guess maybe go for a stroll.
Ah, now there's an idea.
This is another way to increase that motivation. Saturday.
Aha! I'm getting it.
Lysithea has learned a new dark arts, but Swarmzy, and leveled up her ability reasoning to level 2. Nice job. got a birthday. It's Raphael! Yo!
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Raphael! And now, ooh, battle. I believe this is the auxiliary battles. Auxiliary battles are now available. How often you can battle is limited by your activity points, indicated on the top of the screen. On normal difficulty, some auxiliary battles will not cost activity points, depending on hard. Spirits of the Fallen. So this is where the online play that kicks into effect. If you head into battle while playing online, you may see the spirits of those who perished on other players' battlefields. They're more likely to appear in places where death is frequent. Spirits that appear in this shade indicate an area where many enemy units have fallen. You can collect items that were dropped by the vanquished. Spirits that appear in the shade indicated yellow, an area where many allied units were lost. They can impart blessings such as experience or restore equipment durability. So it looks like we have a practice. Practice battle. I guess we can do it if we want. We'll probably save that for next week, and then once. Wait, or do we have to? I guess we have to do it. Let's go to the marketplace and buy some weapons. I will show you what I bought in a bit, so I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So what I did was basically I just gave. We don't have that much gold, so I basically gave Raphael some steel gauntlets, and I gave Hilda here an iron lance since. Sorry about that. But we also give Hilda a iron lance since I do want her to swap back and forth between the lance and the lance and the axe. Other than that, we're ready to go for this practice battle. And usually for these, if it's not a main battle, I will not do it. So like if I'm just gonna go off screen and just get some XP to level up my guys and gals, I will just keep it off post. I will just keep it out. For now, let's continue with this practice battle. I believe this is gonna be our last battle before we end it off. So we did have 2 battles in this episode.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude.
Practice battle. White Clouds, Chapter 2. Familiar scenery.
Battalions are deployed in battle so students can learn how to take command. Oh, that concept may be new to a loner mercenary like you, eh, Teach? You want me to explain the basics?
Basically talking about battalions, so let's look at assigning talent.
When hiring a battalion, start by deciding who will lead them. Pay close attention to the battalion type. One may be made up of armed soldiers, while another is all mages. As for who should lead which battalion, well, be sure to think on that carefully.
Use the inventory button to assign battalions to your units, granting them increased stats like attack or hit rate. These stats will grow further as the battalion gains experience fighting alongside you.
If you deploy a battalion, you can use their special gambit. If you successfully pull off a gambit, you may be able to affect the outcome of the battle, even if just a tiny bit.
Oh, good, excuse me. Units hit by Gambit will be rattled. Rattled units cannot move. Use Gambit or benefit from battalions. Use Gambits or benefit from battalions or suffer a 10% penalty for 12 stats.
If you join forces with a nearby ally, there's a good chance that the results will be even greater.
When a Gambit is used on an enemy within the attack range of one or more of your other units, it'll become a Gambit boost. The might and hit rate of the Gambit will increase based on the number of units participating at their support levels. Speaking of support levels, something I didn't mention, basically, a support is like, yo, if these 2 units are next to each other, boost. The highest you can get it to is to an A. Except since a certain thing will happen, but we can get an S on most of the female units, so keep that in mind. For now, no one has a support yet. For right now, looks like there are units. Everyone is in. Let's look at the map. Will we be doing the same thing? Okay, we just gotta route these enemies. We do have forest here and thicket. So what we will be doing is, because we do gotta be careful with these units, and I don't know if these units move. So we do have to set our front line. So I will move Lysithia. I think we're good for right now. Just a quick save. And let us begin. Rout the enemies. Jair Claude falls in battle. So these are level 3 units.
Stay focused.
Since they have right, so the movement is what we're gonna do. Oh, let's move ourselves. Oh, you know what I forgot? I actually forgot to do the battalions. I forgot about battalions. You know what? Make it a little bit hard me. No battalions until the actual mission.
I got this.
Let's get to it.
Alright, we'll set up our back line and our healer.
Me?
Now,
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
Alethea, what are you doing? Equip miasma. You're not
I
ready for
stand
the bow
ready.
yet. You will soon, but not
Ready
now.
and willing.
Yep. So we do gotta be careful with these units due to the fact that they will push up. So for right now we just gotta focus on pushing ahead and having our units in these forests maybe. If not, push up ahead right here. Oh god, let's slow down. Don't know if you saw that, but the screen's a little bit slow down. Let's start off with your steel gauntlet.
Sorry, don't know my own strength.
Very good. But you know, okay. Since we got our strat right now, here's another one. What do you think might be the most important thing you think in Fire Emblem? As you heard from what I talked about, I am a very defensive person, so I will tend to play things very safe due to me being very cautious about my units. Care for them as like if they were real people. And that is something, that's why I always tend to reset after one of my units die, because I feel that, you know, bond is like, oh, I gotta be careful with my units.
You lost to me.
I've been through this journey with them and I can't let them die like this. So, what do you think? Do you play like that rough playstyle where it's just like, I don't care, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do because this is my playthrough? Or do you play how I play? Very conservative, very safe. Because I do know sometimes my passiveness does burden me sometimes. So right here, can actually gambit. It's not gonna kill. But what does our gambit do? And look at it to here. Oh. Sorry. Access for details. Oh, just charges. Because we do gotta be careful because I did put Lysithea in a pretty bad position. Which means, oh wait, Gambit.
Showtime like the present.
Okay, good job. They usually get pushed back, but due to them being next to the corner, that's not gonna work.
You fought well.
Alright, we're getting used to this. And now we just get ready for the next wave that's coming from the forest. Alright, so right now we have to move our archers so they don't get hit by. We also gotta be careful not to move into these guys' range. So I will talk about my playstyle. I will, be saying what I'm thinking. So like I said, right here, we have to set up our front line. Where is Hilda? So we'll move Marianne there. Move you up. Looks like they're gonna be split. And looks like no one's gonna be targeting Leone for some reason. Move Marianne, oh not Marianne, Lysithea. And we just set up our back line. Like I said, pretty easy, pretty cool. And this is basically my playstyle. A little bit safe, tactical. And make sure that our units survive. It's like, I guess you can compare it to Girls Frontline or Doll Frontline. The mobile game or the anime, depending on what you know. Because I will be inserting a spoiler here. So if you have not played the game, or if you have not watched the anime that's currently out, I will tell you now. One of the characters in the show, even M4, A1, cares about her units. She doesn't want, even though they can, just replace them easily, she still cares. It doesn't want them to, doesn't want them to die. That's how I am. I want to play safe. I want to play tactically.
I don't have time for failure.
Oh. Sorry, just saw something. Magic upgrade for Lysithea, very good. You have a gambit. Onslaught. Ooh. Let's do it. Come on. Oh, 38% hits. We can hit 60%. Like I said, we can hit a 60% if they hit. We could hit a 38, or they can hit a 38. For now, let's not be greedy. Let's get our other units involved as well. They need, since we are going to be using other units until we can start recruiting, to get their levels up. Like right here, we can use. Let's move. Get move Raphael. Units. I need you to move here so you don't get targeted. Start with Raphael. And use steel goblins. Confirm the kill.
Straight hit action.
And now with that we can heal ourselves so we don't fail the mission.
Thank you.
And let's see what these waves will bring us. Front line's getting a little bit messed up due to me pushing Raphael in the bottom and having Hilda to the left. Okay. Very, very interesting. So let's go here. So, like I said, if I do let them die, please excuse me. I will restart it because I don't want to lose units, especially units that I do want to use. So do keep that in mind. And now it looks like these units still need a ways to go before they can reach us. So by using these as a reference, looks like we need to set our front line straight. So this is gonna be very, very interesting. And like I said, where there's an auto button, there's a bookmark, but it suspends the game. So we have to make every play count. So I guess for right now we'll just play it back. Let's let them come to us. So yeah, because it looks like no one's gonna be pushing past these bushes. Maybe this guy. Yeah. So let's just set up our backline was set before I moved Claude. We might get bum rushed from Forest, but you know what? I believe in these kids. Let's move Hilda forward, actually. With that, let us end. Nice job. And also we do have our Gambit. There are 3 units that have Gambit. So for instance, where I have a Gambit, goes in a straight line. And then we have Hilda's Gambit, which is also a straight line. So if anything, we are gonna be safe. So let's do this. We'll have Raphael come over here. We'll take some hits, but we'll be safe. You'll be fine. Gotta be strategic. And every move ahead.
We have this covered.
The Gambit boost.
I've got an idea.
And with the level up,
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Okay, good charisma, but in defense. But I don't think, you know, having a boost up of the charisma or the magic is something it wants. So I do it carefully. I know who has the highest health. It's not injured. It looks like it's Lorenz. So it looks like I will move. Are you gonna kill? Yes, you will. Actually, that's actually fine. Because if anything, it might bring them closer to me.
You were outmatched.
Because now I can just move my unit, move myself up forward.
Now's our chance.
Oh. Finally leveled up though. This is not good. You good, Lorenz?
Naturally.
Oh, we just need to do some poke damage for right now. Didn't expect to miss the gambit. Looks like Lorenzo will take some hits, but I believe in him. Okay, Lorenz. You know, here's what we're gonna do. I'll heal Leone.
Yeah, did the trick.
Because I'm gonna try to diverge them away from most of their. So now, Lorenz. Oh my god, they're all going for Lorenz. What did they have against Lorenz? Curved shot, the iron bow. You know, this would be perfect for you to hit your crit right now. Shoot. Wow, you didn't even have crit. And then we have Ignitz. Oh, you actually went for Leone. It's actually pretty good. Raphael. Alright, we're good. We're golden. So now, most of them were supposed to go for Lorenz, but we made it out safe. And now, we can now use our gambits now. So firstly, let's get Ignite to kill. By that I mean, let's not get him a kill. Let's heal up Raphael.
Sorry.
You're good, Raphael. I think they're gonna kill. We gambit servants. Let's move Lorenz over here. Maybe we can get he can get the kill here.
You're outclassed.
So we can just make use of our gambits. Do have Hilda's. We do not have Hilda's actually.
great.
And nice. This results in him not being able to move due to him being behind. Now we can focus on doing this unit here. Function of the skill and learn the ability HP 5 plus 5, gaining 3 a little more HP. And a kill and regen some HP. Like I said, my playstyle has some flaws: defense or dexterity and charisma. I am not getting the level ups I want. Can we kill this dude? Give it to Raphael. Actually, no, let's let Leone Hilda get some XP. And then we'll give it to level up. Supposed to level up our battalions. Give it to Raphael. We're set to go. Easy 1-2.
Plenty more where that
These are my tactics. Level 3 for Raphael. Dexterity, defense, and HP. He's gonna be our tank. Get a bullion. And with that, give him a jump. And now we finish it. We'll start with Ignatz with his poke damage. Get Leone's poke damage in as well. And everything will be set in stone. Now we have one more unit, and then we can call it an end to the episode. You know what? Cynthia, you deserve it.
I just worked harder.
We received 2.8 gold. 2.8 thousand gold. MVP, Hilda. We're now increased. And with that, we have finished our 2 battles of this episode. And looks like something is happening here. Saint Matilde. Kind of a little bit of a shorter episode, but we did fit in 2 battles. So until next time, we'll instruct manually. Until next time. So I'm sorry for the stuttering. Until next time, we'll be doing our instruction where we will, and I'll show you. By the end of the episode, I would have already done it. We'll do Claude, Hilda, and Raphael, increasing what they want. And then, but until then, see you guys next time, and enjoy yourself. Have a nice day.